and welcome to the Falcon's Cry podcast channel, the podcast created for current and potential students of Daytona State College. I am your host, Kirby, and as an actively engaged student with a 3.9 GPA, I am here to unveil your path to success. Join us as we explore the Falcon's Cry. Hi and welcome, future and fellow Falcons of Daytona State College. I'd like to welcome you to the last podcast. We have a guest today. Could you please introduce yourself and your role at Daytona State College?
My name is Deidre Seker, and I'm the manager for academic and career advising.
How long have you been here at Daytona State College?
I started here as an adjunct almost 8 years ago, and I've been with the academic advising department that Career Services is a part of for over 4 years now.
Okay. Could you briefly describe to us what an adjunct is?
I am a part-time faculty member.
Okay, that makes sense. What are all of the services offered at Career Services?
Well, we do the traditional services that are associated with careers, such as resume and cover letter creation or revision, interview practice and preparation, job search assistance, building connections between local and regional employers so that they can post their job openings on our job portal. And we also help students with major and career exploration if they're undecided about what they want to do, what they want to be, and building university connections for students that are intending to transfer.
That's awesome. I hope we have some students that take advantage of, those opportunities that you're offering. What is a career advisor and how do they help students?
So career advisors are trained to provide those services such as working on resumes, helping provide preparation for interviews and explore their different academic or career pathways. Our career advisors are also trained as academic advisors to really help understand that process of what academic programs we offer and how it connects to certain careers.
Okay, all right. When it comes to interview preparation, can you provide me an example of a tough interview question and how you would get through it?
I can't really say there's one specific tough interview question because what might be tough for me could be really easy for someone else. So I would say that what can be tough is just not being prepared in interview preparation by, even whether it's talking to someone, understanding certain questions by, for example, a really popular behavioral type interview question is, tell me about a difficult situation at your previous employment and how did you handle it? And oftentimes you're really put on the spot, and if you haven't thought about that type of situation before, you might find it difficult to answer on the spot in a really articulate manner. So that's where the interview preparation comes in handy, and we have some really great resources for that.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I know that through my experience hosting this podcast, I have gotten better at talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of an introvert, and I put my headphones on so I can disassociate.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely have to go out there and put my neck out, so to speak,
Right.
to meet new contacts and find new people
Mm-hmm.
to bring onto the show.
Exactly.
How do you help students practice and grow confidence?
So I really feel like we're able to help do that through just engaging in conversation. We really strive to get to know our students and make connections because a lot of times students come from a place of unwariness, untrust, not trusting quite so many individuals, or maybe they've heard a lot of you should be this or you should do that. So we really try and provide a really open, inclusive environment to make those solid connections. And as far as building the confidence in themselves, it's helping students to really self-reflect and understand themselves more, to be more confident in what their strengths are.
Yeah, definitely. That sounds awesome, like a wonderful thing that students can benefit from. In your personal opinion, what is most beneficial for students at Career Services?
Oh, I think just coming to visit and utilizing what services are beneficial for you at that time. Because students are in various stages of their academic journey or their career path, there's no one thing that's most beneficial to all students, because all of the services that we provide are beneficial to all the students. It's just depending what service is the most beneficial for them at that time. For someone who is really undecided about what their pathway looks like moving forward, then that major in career exploration is the most beneficial for them. For someone who is getting ready to start looking for a career, getting that resume and interview preparation completed, learning how to do an effective job search would be the most beneficial for them at that particular point.
Wonderful. What are the 3 most common services utilized at Career Services?
Probably the resume and cover letter creation or revision is probably one of the more popular ones. Interview preparation is always very popular, whether it's through our new AI software, Big Interview, or through mock interviews. And then our major in career exploration for our undecided or unsure students.
Okay, what does an AI interview look like? What is that?
Big Interview, it's a wonderful software that we were just able to offer students this year. It's free, all of our services are free, but Big Interview, it's accessible through your DSC credentials from the Career Services website, where an AI interface will be able to ask questions and students can record their responses. And the AI software can actually determine how well you're keeping eye contact with the camera, if you are utilizing a lot of ums in your answer responses, how much you're engaging with the camera through your eye contact, catching certain keywords that might be related to particular types of questions. This software also has short little mini lessons and practice questions, from whether it's general behavioral questions or more industry-specific type questions.
Interesting. I know when you first began speaking, at first I was a little skeptical, like, really can talking to a machine benefit you as much as interviewing with a real person? But with, what you said, it takes into consideration, that's, technology is just amazing and a little creepy.
It really is, but it gives the students the ability to watch their responses, how they responded, how they answered, to see what they might need to work on. And some of our professors and programs utilize Big Interview as interview assignments if interviewing and job searching are part of their curriculum.
Okay, well, that sounds awesome. What is the Events and Job Board?
So our Events and Job Board is where students are able to create an account for their Career Services portal. It connects us to Grad Leaders, which is our current job search platform that we utilize, where employers are able to post their job openings, and students are able to submit their resume to career advisors for review through that particular job board, or submit resumes to the employers who are looking for jobs and build connections that way. It's a really good thing. It's never too late to start building a resume, and it's really kind of a misconception that, oh, I don't have any professional work experience, what am I going to put on my resume? But there are lots of transferable skills that you can put on your resume if you are engaged in student organizations on campus, any type of leadership role. There are things there, volunteer work, that can be put on your resume that potential employers would still find valuable.
Okay, all right. Why should students go to career services?
So for all the things that I had previously mentioned with regards to the services that we offer, we are not just an area that helps students at the end of their academic career when you're ready to search for a job. We're there from the very beginning to make certain that you're in the right program and pursuing the right academics for the career that you want, or helping find the right program for the career that you want, as well as, of course, building that resume. Even if a student is not looking for a job right then, having a resume to build from when it is time to submit that resume for review. And the persistent and continuous interview preparation, because interview styles and trends change, and if you're only preparing for one type of interview, you might not be ready for the other. And just making certain that if there's anything that we can do to help, and if there's not, then we will definitely help point you in the right direction.
Why is an example of different types of interviews?
So a lot of times people will see one-on-one interviews, and that can happen. In most instances, there will be panel interviews where there will be the person who is interviewing, and then the interviewers. There could be anywhere from 2 to 5 or 6 members of a hiring committee that are asking interview questions.
Oh gosh, that's not intimidating.
No, not at all, not at all. But what we can do is, not only with our big interview software, is our career advisors can also do mock interviews. So if you know or have a feeling that you might want to prepare for a panel type interview, we can gather a couple of resources and create a mock interview with a couple of extra people to ask those extra questions to give some panel interview practice.
Okay, well that's wonderful. I'm so glad we have that type of support here at Daytona State College. I just want to thank you for being on the show today. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here.
You too. Yeah, and definitely stop by.
To the students and listeners who have been following the Falcon's Cry podcast, I want to personally thank you. As a student of Daytona State College and as a scholar myself, I am grateful to have you listen to the show. This concludes this season of the Falcon's Cry podcast channel. I truly hope I was able to connect with a few students out there. I hope I was able to shine light on some opportunities and benefits, things you can take advantage of here at Daytona State College, and show to you why you belong here at Daytona State College. Thank you for joining us on the Falcon's Cry, and I hope you have a wonderful day.